Hi, welcome to the Next For Me weekly newsletter for November 28th, 2018. Our newsletter delivers the latest news that inspires our post-50 generation with new work and a new purpose. In our free weekly updates, we discuss work, lifestyle, finance, education, and our communities. If you find our newsletter useful, please forward it to your friends. Is your network up to date for your next chapter? Don't be afraid. Next For Me advisor Karen Wickre's book launched this week, Taking the Work Out of Networking, an introvert's guide to making connections that count. And if you'd like to host one of our Next For Me events, we make it easy. Find out more at nextforme.com. And now, what's new? First, finding freedom in lifelong friendships. Have you ever caught up with a friend after years of being apart and everything falls into place, and it's as though no time had passed between you? Nothing feels better than the love and understanding of an old friend. The nature of our friendships is really interesting because they rank after our romantic partners, our parents, and our children. We tend to them when we have the time. We have times of year, holidays, and celebrations that bring family together in an organized way, but the time we spend with our friends is completely voluntary. Regardless of our age, we expect the same things from our close friends. Someone to talk to, someone to depend on, and someone to enjoy. Throughout the course of our lives, friendships give us so much more, including both mental and physical benefits. This grows much more important as we age. Read the full article at nextforme.com. And next, Redundancy or Reinvention, It's Up to You, by Karen Wickre. In my former career as a psychotherapist and now as an executive coach, I have worked with hundreds of men and women in various stages of midlife transition, reinvention, and sometimes crisis. Over time, I began to notice patterns in which my clients were able to navigate transitions, make the necessary changes, and thrive in their reformatted lives, and those who believed they were stuck, and they stayed that way. Around the age of 50, far too many of us begin to express the desire to change our circumstances or try something new, but then share the belief that we are too old, or that it is too late. I feel confused, sad, and angry that so many would simply resign themselves to a less than fulfilling life without even testing their assumptions, and I vowed I was not going to be one of them. Read the full article at nextforme.com. And next, Karen Wickre, Taking the Work Out of Networking. Silicon Valley veteran Karen Wickre is the former editorial director at Twitter, where she landed after a decade-long career at Google. An advisor to startups and a lifelong information seeker, she is a member of the board of visitors for the John S. Knight Journalism Fellowships at Stanford University, and serves on the boards of the International Center for Journalists, the News Literacy Project, and the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. She has been a featured columnist for Wired.com and is a co-founder of Newsgeist, an annual gathering conference fostering new approaches to news and information. She is the author of Taking the Work Out of Networking and lives in San Francisco. Karen is also a Next For Me advisor. Find links to purchase her book at nextforme.com. And next, Next For Me Events. At Next For Me Events, we discuss the future of our 50-plus generation. We cover work, finances, our communities, and what's next. It's been a great way of connecting with people who are thinking about these things too. We host public events, and our readers host more low-key events in their homes. If you'd like to host an event, please find out more information at nextforme.com. That's it for this week's newsletter. You can find these stories and more at nextforme.com. If you'd like to get our news delivered right to your inbox every Wednesday, just sign up at nextforme.com.